Hello everybody, this is Detecting Daddy from Boston, Massachusetts, and I'm not sure if anybody has seen my previous video I put out. That would be Saturday, January 5th. I uploaded it right from my phone, which was pretty cool. I am learning how to do all this stuff here, and I do have my microscope set up as well as my laptop, so you guys will be able to get a much better close-up view of the coins that I find in this box. This is the box. I opened it last night. I looked on both sides, didn't see any enders. So, unfortunately, nothing there, but it is a circulated box, and I'll show that to you real quickly here, so you can get a good look. It's not all shiny ones. There's really nothing big that fell off. But, we'll see what we get. They're definitely nicely circulated. And let's hope we get some nice old dates, maybe a silver, a buffalo, who knows, possibly even a V-nickel. I'll be back with the first find. Okay guys, roll number 2, as you can see from right here. First interesting find, and it is a Canadian. So let's take a look on here and see what we have for a date. 1994. Nothing interesting, but I'll get back to you when I have more. Okay guys, we're on roll number 4, and so far the only other significant find is a 1970S. Let me bring that up, show that to you. Hopefully you can see that nice and clearly. That looks very glary for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because it's a nickel instead of a penny. Yikes. Let me see if I can turn that lightness down there a whole bunch. There we go. That, it looks like it's getting a little better. Ish. Gotta bear with me here. I am fairly new to doing this. There we go, almost. There we go. 1970S. I think you can just barely make it out. Be back when I find more. Okay guys, on roll number 5 right now, as you can see, and just pulled out my first 40s coin. I'll show you the date to that in just a second here. Let's see. Get my hand out of the way. There we go, 1941. Be back when I get more. Okay guys, I am on roll number 6 and just came across a really interesting find here. I'll show it to you in just a second. See if this will come up on the screen. Take a look at this right here. It's a 2005, but you can barely see the 5 at all. Trying to get that in the lighting as best I can, but the 5 is almost non-existent. Does anybody know of any type of errors for this? If so, let me know. See you in the next find. Okay, guys, I just wanted to put up what a normal 2005 looks like, so when you've seen the other one, you can see the major differences. And also, I do have a couple other coins to show you guys real quickly. This first one here is a 1970S, and this one here we're going to take a look at right here on the screen is my first 1950s coin. Hopefully that date comes out 1958. Be back when I find more. Okay guys, we're on roll 13, and we finally had another find. Nothing really great, but let's take a look at the date. It is a heavily worn 2009. Be back when I get the next find. Okay guys, still on roll 13, and we have another find. It's a 1957. As soon as I get the date up here, you'll be able to see it. And the mint mark is a D. Not a bad find. Be back when I find more. Okay guys, on roll 14, and just found a very nice, well, very worn, but still very nice 1939, and I have not looked at a mint mark yet, so let's take a look, see if we got one. We do not. Oh well, better luck next time. Be back in the next find. Okay guys, as you can see we're on roll 15 right now, and I just pulled this out here, and it is a 1958. I have not looked for a mint mark yet, but as you can see right there, it is 1958. Now let's see if we can get a mint mark. And survey says, fingers in the way, we do have a mint mark, and it is a D, 1958 D. Alright, be back on the next one. Okay guys, we are now on roll number 16. I am literally rolling as I go, and as I take coins I have to film them from other rolls. So we have this here, it is in 1956. Let's take a look here, let's get it up on the screen. There we go, 1956. Have not looked at the mint mark yet. Let's take a look. And we do have a mint mark, and that is a D. Alright, there's another good one. Be back on the next find. Okay guys, still on roll 16, and just popped out this bad boy. This is a 1948. Let me get the date up on the screen for you, so you can see that. In 1948, and again, I didn't look at the mint mark, so let's see what we got. Other side. And we have no mint mark, so 49 Philadelphia. Be back with the next find. Okay guys, just finished up roll 16 and got another, my third actually, 1970S. Show you that date here real quickly. You can see that on the screen. It's slightly worn. I have one that's in slightly better condition. I'll be back on the next find. Okay guys, on roll number 20, as you can see from right there, just pulled this out. It is in 1955, which I'll show you right up here. And let's take a look and see if we got a mint mark. Oh, so close to telling, and we got a mint mark. It is a 1955D. Be back on the next find. Okay guys, still on roll 17, and just popped this out. Let's take a look. It is a 1958. Does it have a mint mark? Let's see. And again, we have a mint mark, and it is a mangled mint mark. I can barely make that out myself. I'll try putting that aside and take a look at it later. Be back on the next find. Okay, this is actually looks like a slightly damaged D on this coin here. Okay, be back on the next find. Okay guys, we're on roll 21. And finally got something here. It is a 1955. Again, have not looked at the mint mark. So let me show you that real quick. 1955 right there, and let's see what we have for a mint mark. No mint mark. I'll have to look up the mintage of that and get back to you. Okay guys, hopefully this comes out nice and clear. It's 1955 right there. 7.8 million minted, so I would call that a semi-key. Not a bad find at all. Be back with the next find. Okay guys, we're on roll 22, and I just got another one from the 50s. It is 1952. Show you that real quickly. Right there, 1952. And it did already peak this time. There is no mint mark on this one here. And it was over 63 million minted, so not a key or semi-key, but we'll on to the next one. Okay guys, still on roll 22, and we have a couple of finds here, and I'm still not even done with the roll. The first one right here, let me show you the date on this. It kind of caught my eye, as it is a 1938. In nice condition. Now, sorry for showing my pile of trash there, but I also found something else in really nice condition. I almost didn't even want to show that, as this one here is an older coin. 1947, have not looked at the mint mark. Again, sorry for showing my pile of trash in the corner there. Let's take a look-see, and we have a 47 plain. Be on to the next. Guys, I actually owe you an apology on this. This is not a 1938. I totally misread the date, and you guys are probably chuckling at me now. But the reason why I did pull this out and didn't show it right away is it's slightly off-center. You can see a little bit of a thicker rim on one portion over the other. I don't know if you can make it out too well on the camera. Probably not a high premium on it, but still an interesting find. And I do apologize for that 1938 comment. It is not a 38, it is a 1988. Slightly misaligned. Okay guys, I've actually finished half the box already, and no other finds. The remainder of those coins are right there. As I don't have more nickels right now to fill those up with, I will have to wait. I am going to finish the rest of the half of this box in video number 2. This is going to end part 1 of my first nickel box from 2019. But I'm going to do a quick rewrap here real quick. Got the nice 1939, 1941, 47, 48, 52. The 55, which has 7.8 million. It's a semi-key date, which is an awesome find. I almost thought I had 2 when I was doing the recap, but it is a D mint mark for the 1955, so nothing too big there. 56D, 57D, and 3 1958Ds. Then we come down over here. I did find 3 1970Ss. I don't know if I'm going to keep them or not. Do you guys keep them? Let me know in the comments. There was quite a few of them made. I'm not sure. I think I've thrown them away in the past. I might put them back again. Uncertain. I did find additionally 1 2009P, 1 1994 Canadian, the only foreign thus far in the box. We still got half to go, so it could be more. The 1988, which I said earlier was a 1938. It's a slight misaligned die to the lower right. It's not really big, but it's enough that I noticed it, and I figured I'd at least mention it. I'll probably toss it back. And the 2005 with a 5 is barely visible. I'm thinking it's a grease filled. I don't know if it's an error. If you guys know anything else on it, please let me know. Leave comments, and part 2 will be coming up real soon. Happy hunting.